Hello, my name is Cheryl Falardeau. I'm the librarian here at the Wings and Wheels Resource Library, a hidden gem on the second floor. Over 20 years ago, the museum started receiving generous donations of books, magazines, and information. I can safely say that our collection here at the library is one of the largest aviation collections in the greater Rockford area. Since 2011, when I started volunteering here, we have, our collection has grown to over 4,000 books, 500 magazines, and thousands of pamphlets, bulletins, and maps, map charts. We try to highlight here information that pertains to the displays that are downstairs in the museum. For instance, above me here is an aircraft, a model of an aircraft called the Flea. Now the Flea was a pet project of one of our founding members, Pat Packard, and his restoration is of the full-size original is in the Smithsonian Institute. More information can be found on the shelves, but right now over here to my left is the biography section, which holds many books on the various men and women who have contributed to aircraft industry, from the Wright brothers to the space age. As we continue, our general aviation category wraps around almost half of the library. And then we come to this section, which is our reading section, and here we can sit and do study or just read a book. Now over here we have many books that pertain to flight training, aircraft manuals of various kinds, then aircraft and engines, designs from 1917 to present day. And we have a good selection of reading for youth, which many of our young people have enjoyed. I'm now going to turn it over to Cindy Starzyk, who's been an invaluable aid to the library. Cindy?
Well, over here we have the Aviation Hall of Fame that Cheryl compiled, which is short blurbs about very famous people in aviation. And this will inspire you, I think, to then check out books from our library to read up more on them. And the other frame is our local Hall of Fame members. A lot of them are from the Rockford area, and many of them were charter members of the museum too. Continuing with our book categories, over here we have the category of women in aviation. And then we move to military aviation, and then on to military aircraft. Quite a few books in those categories. Through the years, many volunteers have contributed their time and efforts to organizing the library and collecting the many donations that we've gotten. So that involves, now Cheryl and I tag team quite a bit to do the pricing, the categorizing, the entering into our database all these books, and then getting labels in them, and then getting them onto the shelves in their various categories. We've received many duplicates, and those books we put in our gift shop downstairs at very good prices. So those are books you might want to get your hands on when you visit our museum. Over here is, I think, a good example in our library of what we like to do, what our mission is in the museum. This is a white Model M steam car. It was built in 1908, and in 1909, President William Howard Taft purchased this car, and he drove it to the White House. And what he had in mind was that he would inspire the American people to get into automobiles more. And this was a time when, partly because of him doing that, there was a transition made from the horse and buggy era to the automotive era, which of course started the whole automotive industry and the building of roads and the economy in the U.S. Really got a kickstart at that time. So things like this shows that it's an artifact, but it has significance in history, and this is part of our mission at the Vintage Wings and Wheels Museum.
So that's it for our virtual tour. We invite you to visit our library the next time you're here, and we can't wait to see you. Thanks.